Okay. The Twitch is not working again. Like, it says I'm live, but I can't see it. So if you guys see it, enjoy it. I can't see it. Welcome in, everybody. Do you love our new intro if you haven't already seen it? That was not what I was... This one? Okay, there we go. Welcome. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope that you're all having a fantastic day. And if you're not, I hope the stream makes it a little better. Today's kind of chill. Today's kind of a... we were supposed to play the full game of Dino Cop, which we will still do. My head kind of hurts today, chat, and I don't feel great. I think I'm just really tired. It's been a rough couple weeks since you last saw me. Let's just get some music on for us. This has been a rough... Oh, that's too loud. It's been a rough little bit, and I'm going to tell you all about it. So today we're probably going to play maybe a couple demos. I don't know what's going on with the Twitch side. So if you're on the Twitch side and you can see it, let me know if you can see it. It's giving me like a download error and I can't see my own stream. And I tried disconnecting, reconnecting, changing the settings. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Nothing should have changed, you know, but it is what it is. I put on sad emotional music for the rough couple weeks. Oh no. Oh, put some on? Oh, I thought you were listening to some. Put some sad music on. What feels kind of sad? Let me see if I can find some sad feeling music. There we go. It's not really sad, but it's more cool. All death run of killer frequency. Imagine. Imagine we do that. This is Grandpa's theme from Stardew Valley. You know, because Grandpa's dead. It's a little sad. It's a little more chill. Today, chat, we are gonna be, okay, let me break down what happened. How are you guys, first of all? I hope you're all doing good. Am I even looking at the, oh, I'm not. Okay, there we go. How are you guys doing? How are you doing? Sorry I'm late. Sorry that we're not playing Dino Cop today or tomorrow. Bear had emergency surgery. So I didn't talk about Bear because it was super nasty. What happened to him was kinda nasty, and I did not know how to go about discussing his nasty little situation with his leg, but I can talk about it. If you don't like nasty runes, because I am gonna explain what happened, just skip ahead a little bit, okay? Just skip ahead a little bit. We'll put in the chat when you can start listening, okay? But it's a little bit gross. I'll try not to be too gross about the way I describe it, but I am gonna describe what happened because he had to have emergency surgery over this, which was unexpected. So my dad and Bear ended up at the hospital separately. I'm a sicko. I love gross stuff like this. This was very interesting. I didn't think this could happen. And it was something that happened over the past 2.5 weeks. It was gradual, which is why it went from, oh, everything's fine to skip ahead. And she's live and we can't. Okay. I'm talking about people watching the VOD, okay? I'm talking about people watching the VOD to skip ahead, all right? I gotta keep my wonderful VOD watchers in mind, okay? Listen, I have some brain damage. I'm very tired. It's been, chat, we have to assist Bear doing everything. It's like having an infant. We have to assist him eating. We have to assist him drinking water. We have to assist him with everything. We don't have to assist him walking. Yes, the first day he came back, he couldn't walk great, but he could do it himself. Look at your seal, I'll tell you when it's safe. Neotono should know because I did say it, not full details in Discord, but I did in a comment under a community post because Neotono's like, why is Bear going for surgery? Even though I did mention it in the Discord the day before, okay? So this is what happened. This is what happened. Let's get the paint on. Oh, I haven't switched that back. 1 second. We're gonna get the paint on because I need to draw. The past 3 weeks, chat, I mean, you guys have seen this 2026 is not my year. It's not my siblings' year. It's not my family's year. It's not Bear's year, okay? This year has been something else, okay? And so every week, something actually, you guys are probably thinking I'm making it up. I'm serious. This is the amount of crazy stuff that's happening. How come I have 2 screen blocks on this? There you go. Now you can see paint. Okay. Let me just fix our rotating labels. There we go. That was for our special stream. So many game announcements. We'll talk about so much stuff today. Okay. Oh, my chair looks insane. That's because it's not the chair for the sweater. Let's just get my chair. Sorry, Chad, I just have to put my chair down a little bit. Looks a little wild. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's explain it. So, to be completely honest, I haven't had a good year yet. I don't think any of us have this year, but every year I'm like, this is the one. See, and that's the thing. I was like, yo, 26 will be my year. You know what I think? The years that I don't say that actually end up being okay. Like, bad things happen. You know, it's not like you have a full 12 months of bliss. Like, I feel like that doesn't happen to anyone. But like, it just feels like it gets worse every time. Like, last year was so rough. Like, it feels just rough, bro. It feels rough. Oh. Is the Twitch thing doing it the thing where it makes me go live every couple seconds? Oh my gosh. What is wrong with it? It feels like it's not on my end, but maybe I'll have to do some adjustments. Is it doing that thing where it thinks it's like making a whole bunch of streams? It is doing that. Why is it doing that? I don't even understand why it's doing that. So confused about the Twitch situation. Sorry, it only gets that message if we Maybe my bitrate's too high. Let's see if I can fix this. Give me a second, chat. I'm gonna see if I can fix the Twitch one, because I don't want to have to explain all this to everyone twice. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Forgot you guys could see my screen. You didn't see anything crazy. You didn't see anything crazy anyway. It's fine. Thankfully, there was no password or anything that just came up or key. You saw nothing. You saw nothing, chat. Okay, I think it's gonna be working now. Let's see. Nope. See, it's coming up with this for me. This is why I can't see. I don't like why I don't understand. This is what it's doing for me. I can see other people's streams. I can't see mine. I can see all my, you know, my thing. I can see everything except this. What if I snooze the ad? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it, chat. I don't know. I don't know how else to adjust the settings to make it work. Oh, you know what? It's overriding it again. Okay, so it's making, chat, I know why it's doing it. It's making the output setting be like super, super high. It's trying to make me output at 4K on Twitch, which I can't do because I'm not a super partner. How come this isn't saving the options? I always try and make it be 1080p. Okay, I've saved this. It seems like when I press save, it's not actually saving my options. Yeah, it's not, chat. That's what's wrong. Wouldn't be a Tatiana stream without difficulties. So accurate. This year will suck in a few weeks since... Oh, you're gonna lose. I'm so sorry about that, Neotono. That's so hard. Abandon Twitch. We ain't got the patience. Yeah. I think it's just gonna be another no Twitch day. That sucks. Man, that sucks. Okay, but at least I think I know what's wrong. I just don't know how to... Basically, the stream elements isn't like keeping the settings I'm making for Twitch, and it keeps defaulting back to 4K. Because I can stream on 4K on YouTube, but I can't on Twitch because I'm not like a partner or whatever. They only give that encoding to certain people. So I can do like 2K streaming on there, and that's what I have been doing. But for some reason, it keeps resetting when I go live, even though I change the settings. All right, so that's fine. At least I know what it is. I'll try and fix it throughout the week. Okay, back to what's going on. So... it hasn't been anyone's year, chat. It hasn't been your year, hasn't been my year. But this, I'm being so serious when this happened. This sounds like some freak accident. So, Bear went to the hospital not last week, the week before, on a Tuesday. Because I've canceled streams for 2 weeks in a row, which is why I really was trying to get the Twitch one on. Because, you know, you lose followers and stuff, and I'm really trying to grow both our platforms. And the YouTube one's been doing okay. It fluctuated a little, but that happens. Especially because I have the worst, you know... up and downs all the time, but and I get busy and I can't be streaming every single time I want. So I had to cancel the stream because Bear ended up at the hospital because he cut his leg. So it was like a scrape. Okay, let's draw this boy's leg. This is Bear's little leg. He has a little claw and it goes like this. You know, like, you know, a dog leg. This is his dog leg, okay? Here's his dog leg, okay? But how do I fill this in? I don't use paint. Oh, why is there this ugly white line? No. We'll get rid of this ugly white line. Okay, this is Bear's leg. Okay, this is Bear's leg. And that's his little claw. We'll do another one because it looks kind of weird. That's his leg, okay? His leg had this... So we've talked about how bear has lumps and bumps, right? It's apparently very common, and I didn't know this because this is the first lab I've ever had in my family. So he had this lump like here. Like this little bump. Kind of like that. Honestly, straight up kind of looked like that. Okay, he had this little bump, and his leg kind of goes in more here a little bit. You know what? I'm not good at drawing, chat, but let's just pretend this looks correct, okay? Well, I'm not good at drawing with this hand because I'm drawing with my right hand. So this chat is what we were working with, okay? Then Mr. Boy gets a little scrape. That'll represent the little scrape. I don't know how he got this scrape. I don't know where he got the scrape. I don't know if the scrape was from the stairs because he would like to jump awkwardly down the stairs. I don't know why he does that at his old arthritic age, but he jumps down the stairs in an awkward way and always slams one leg in, and then he acts like he's fine and runs. He had been outside a lot. He had also been hanging around. So I put like a temporary kind of fence up in a certain area so he could run around, and there's a tree in that area, and he kept going behind it, so I don't know if he scraped it there. I don't know how this dog scraped his leg. He scraped his leg. It was scraped for a while, but it was just a little scrape. You know, it's like a little scrape. Everything was fine. After about a week, you know, it started bleeding more, and we were like, oh my gosh, like this should be healing. Like it didn't. So we ended up putting a bandage on him. Okay, we bandaged up the leg. We were like, let's bandage it up like this, which was actually hard, but keeping a dog's leg bandaged when they run around is the worst. Okay, it's the worst. So we bandaged it up. We're like, okay, he's gonna be totally fine. And then one day the bandage kind of slipped down, and it slipped down like this. Okay, and then this thing was just bleeding everywhere, and I was like, Bear, what is going on? So when I looked, chat, it went from a scrape, okay, to just like a hole. This is the hole. I have no idea how this boy got a whole hole in his leg when we were keeping it clean and we're making sure he's good. So that went from, oh, it's just a scrape to, oh my gosh, I think he might need stitches to close this. And I'm not going to show all the pictures. We have pictures of everything, but I'm not going to show you the pictures, okay? At least here on this public stream. I'm just going to draw it. And so dude had a hole. So that day, I think it was like a Tuesday afternoon, it was like, oh my gosh, he needs to go to the hospital. I was too tired to take him because I had been doing things all that day, like housework, gardening and stuff. And I had also had therapy and I hadn't had a nap. So I was actually about to go in and have a nap. And then it was like, he came outside and we saw his leg. So my dad and brother decided to go. My dad wasn't breathing well. He has asthma and it's gotten very severe. And apparently, actually, I don't know if I can share that, but his I didn't ask him, but his lungs aren't working very well anymore. Okay. He's gone to a specialist and they've confirmed one of them is really not working very well at the bottom of it. And he is not taking full breaths at all. So he was taking these puffers he has and they weren't working. So we didn't really want him to go. We argued for about 30 minutes on who would go because Ellie was just getting food in. Max he was okay. He had a nap, but he was like, I don't know if I want to go. So anyway, Max and Dad ended up going to take Bear to the hospital. It was like 4:30 p.m. By 10:30 p.m., chat, the vet had not seen him at this emergency hospital because there were so many dogs. It was a really nice day that day, a couple weeks ago. It was so many dogs, they couldn't take him in. So they wrapped it up in a pink thing, okay? They wrapped it all up in a little pink thing. And they were like, you know what? Just keep it wrapped. It probably doesn't need stitches, but they didn't know that he had that little growth. My dad didn't know that, I guess. And because I didn't go, like, I thought he knew that. And so the doctor at this vet hospital didn't know that he had a growth, but they did say Bear kept getting put last because there were so many dogs coming in with so many more severe issues that he just kept being put last and last and last. So they're like, your dog, like, he's genuinely not getting seen for a while. And like, it was, by that time it was 11. So I went to get more first aid. We were like, you know what? We'll take him to his vet. If it gets worse, they said, just monitor it. It should heal up. So we left it. Chat, we left it. Okay. Put an emote in chat if you're still with me on the story. Okay. We left it. It was wrapped up. It had the hole. Okay. after about 4 more days, and so then that was with Bear. And then that Tuesday night, we all were home close to 1 a.m. after going to the store to get everything. And by the time they got out of the vet with him and I had gone to the store and come back, it was really late. Luckily, a friend of ours had made dinner for us. So that was really, really nice of her. And we were able to eat dinner. And then the morning of that night, so we get home around 1, get to bed around 2:30. Yes, get them out. Thank you. I'm making sense. My dad comes to my room in the morning and he's like, I gotta get to the hospital. Like, that's how he sounded. I was like, sir. So I started getting up. I was like, okay, I gotta take you to the hospital. He's like, no, you're too tired. He's like, you're too tired. So we ended up getting my cousin. He's kind of like my uncle. He's like my mom's cousin. He's my second cousin, but he lives with us. So my cousin was able to take him, which was really helpful and nice. And I appreciate that because I was too tired. Max was too tired from being at the dog hospital almost the whole time before. So I was like, I'm going to go and have like as much rest as possible so I can go and be at the hospital if I need to, because he could not get a breath of air at all. So he ended up at the hospital. We're taking care of Bear. And then all of a sudden, some other stuff happened. I'm not going to get into that on stream, but some other stuff happened that made me upset. I'm not going to say it on stream because it involves like other family members, but some other stuff happened. And it made me very stressed. It made my siblings very upset. And it was a little bit of like, it was one of those conversations where maybe a family member doesn't know everything going on, but they're also not listening to you. So they're like, why aren't you doing X, Y, and Z? But, you know, it was like one of those kind of things. And it was a lot to deal with. And then within like 20 minutes of that conversation, my dad gets back. He's like, oh, they gave me so much stuff. He's on a bunch of medication. He's like, I gotta go see a specialist. So he was just we were trying to get him to take it easy. There's been a lot of arguments because he likes to do work, but you know, they also have him on a medication to shrink the tumor in his head. So he was still on that, hadn't had like his update appointment yet at that point. So we're like, you just need to please stay like calm and chill, because now Bear also has something going on. So both of them need to chill out. Unfortunately, as Bear's thing started to heal, so by the Saturday, so that was the Tuesday into Wednesday, everyone kind of chilled a little bit. And by the Saturday, I had friends over to do like yard work and stuff. Bear's leg went from this, what should I have represent this so it's not too nasty? I'm gonna have this little dark purple represent the inside growth under the skin. And this is where it gets super nasty, y'all. He somehow, as this hole was healing itself, okay, we were changing bandages constantly to keep it clean. We're, you know, making sure it's nice. If it smelled kind of stinky, because it kept bleeding, which was the part we were like, I don't know if this should keep bleeding. Like, why isn't it scabbing? Why isn't it, you know, but it was a whole hole, so we couldn't just keep it open. We were gonna contact the vet, and then it started to look like it was closing until the Saturday when this started to pop out a little bit. And we were like, huh? What is that? It looks like, it almost looked like this. Like the ends were trying to close, but now this thing was so foul. This is what it looked like though, was sticking out. Okay? It was bigger than this because it was the whole thing, but that's like the equivalent of what started to happen. It was kind of foul and ridiculous. And so we were like, oh my gosh, that's like not healing. Like that looks like the skin is closing, but the growth underneath is coming through the skin. And I've never seen anything like this, chat. It was foul. Okay. I've never in my life. So we called his doctor on the, I think we waited a couple more days just to see, because we were like, maybe this is regular healing. And it wasn't until a couple more days when it did close like this. And I was like, I think he has to go to the vet. I'm actually pretty sure this dog is going to need surgery because I think this growth has to now be removed for this to close. This started with a scrape, chat. A scrape. So, my dad had a specialist appointment before this appointment for Bear. Luckily, this is some good news. They think the tumor is shrinking. Some of his, like hormone levels and stuff went up in a healthy place. It was in a very bad place. They're like, hey, your blood work came back and stuff's looking better. So that's good. The other pains and stuff that he was having, they don't really know why that's happening yet. He has to go to a separate doctor for that because they think that's something separate. But at least for these other issues, this medication seems to be working. Yeah, yay for Father Ratiana. So that was some good news, that at least that is improving, and they're hoping to do another MRI, I think by September or something. So throughout the summer, he'll stay on this medication, which has made him a little crusty. Let's say it like that, a little crusty. It can cause that, and it has happened, so it's been a little stressful. But he's hoping to get back to work. He's hoping things can get to some sort of normalcy, though he is still tired and all those other things are happening. So I think he should go see the other doctor, they said, but he's kind of like, I think he's over it, and he, you know, he makes his own decision. So that's where we're at right now with that. So that, at least I'm way less worried about that right now, and him needing brain surgery. They're like, if this really works, we don't need to do any surgery. And so that's finally having some sort of resolution, which is nice, for now. So then we got that information. We were relieved about that. And then Bear's situation, this kept getting worse. This kept coming like far. And I was like, okay, like we got to call. So they said, okay, bring him in. We'll check him out. And we sent them pictures in an email and was like, hey, we think, we're not sure what's going on, but it's not closing. They were aware he had this because after the hospital visit, they emailed us like, we saw you went to the hospital with Bear. Is everything good? And so we showed them, they were kind of watching it like as it was getting worse. And so they were like, yeah, he needs to come in. We thought they were going to do the surgery this Monday when he went in, but I think they just wanted to see it in person. Unfortunately, this vet's kind of far from us. So we had to take the whole day to go down there, and they saw it. Bear loves his doctor. Thankfully, this doctor's like a celebrity to Bear. He literally oh, oh, like he screams when this doctor walks in. He loves this doctor so incredibly much. So at least Bear was not upset, you know? And also he didn't seem to be in pain, chat. This is a good thing. He wasn't limping around except when we would bandage it. He wasn't limping around. He wasn't acting like he was in tons of pain, which was a good thing. You could press it and he didn't seem super bothered by it. He was more bothered by, so the hospital did shave around this area. I guess when they were going to look at it. So it was shaved, and so it was dry. And then we also brought up to his vet, it's getting dry, the skin, I don't know what to do. He said to put polysporin on it, just don't let Bear lick it, because he's like, I really want to see if that will close by itself. And after doing a few days of that and it not really working, he's like, okay, you know, we're gonna need surgery. So after he saw it in person, he was like, this is a lot worse than I thought, and we're definitely, he like grabbed 2 fingers on either end of it and like pulled it. Chat, that made it so much worse for the next day. Bear was bleeding in this bandage so much, and I was like, man, this doctor really didn't care. But I guess I think he was trying to see if it was attached to anything inside his leg, which it wasn't, which is a very good thing. Their surgery would have been way more risky for his leg if it was attached to anything important inside. It was just kind of hanging on the outside. So they did the surgery, they removed it. So now his leg just is all stitched. Those pictures I'm more willing to show because they're not as gross as what was going on with the other thing. Where's the pencil? Oh, it's this. So now he has, it's like a little swollen, and it's lighter. It's not like this. It's actually different. But imagine it's all shaved and it's lighter, and he's got like he's got some stitches like this, which is in a spot, and it looks more gnarly, but that's what he's got right now. So it's good. It's just the fact that it's in the part, this actually technically should crease in because that's how his leg is. I made it crease backwards, but it should be creasing this way. Because it's in the crease, I'm worried about the stitches. Show me the gross ones. I'll put them in the Discord, okay? I will DM the gross ones to you. I don't know if y'all want to see these photos. They're kind of intense. I can show you the photos after the surgery because it's just stitches and it's not super bad. And I felt so bad, chat. He was really upset when we picked him up because he was so excited to see the doctor. And then I think he was like, wait, what the heck did you bring me to do today? When we went to pick him up. And the thing is, because it was so far away, Ellie and I, so the same day that my dad had the specialist appointment with the breathing doctor was the same day that Bear ended up needing surgery. So that was kind of stressful. And so my dad, for the first time, had to drive a few hours because Max couldn't drive him. We're going to get into what happened to Max this past week. You might be like, where's Max in the stories? Max almost had to go have also emergency chat. It was something else also happened to him. So for Mr. This is him now. Here's the picture. This is Mr. Bear now. So you might be saying, Tatiana, you were talking about his leg this entire... Not a fan of gore, but at the same time, I don't mind. I'm not going to show it because I will send the pictures to eyelash hippo on Discord. I'm not going to show it on the stream. It is pretty foul. Even I was like, oh goodness, this is like, I'm not equipped for this. I'm not a nurse because I couldn't handle it, okay? So this is his situation on his head. So he also had one of, and I've talked about this before, he had one of those growths by his eye. It was right here. And remember how last year we paid all this money, we kept, I don't know if I mentioned it, we kept taking him to get it like frozen. They were like freezing it or something and it was supposed to like go away. Apparently it didn't work and it came back and it was coming back so big that when we went to talk to the doctor, I said, because he's older now, right? Chad, he's 10. I'm like, because he's going under anesthesia for the leg, is it, because it was just not super big. I was like, is it possible to do this as well, just so he doesn't have to keep going under? And the doctor was like, no, I agree, we should. Because the thing with this one, chat, is he will hit it on stuff and get it cut all the time. And so that one was kind of like, he was gonna have to have surgery on that eventually anyway. And so that was him. He's so sad. That was the first day he came home, so there was some swelling and stuff, but the stitches look really good. Like, they've been healing good. This was 3 days ago now. So that's that. And his leg stitch, I can show not up close. Oh, that's a gnarly photo. I'm not showing this one. When we first came home, it was looking kind of beyond looking, and it looks better than even what it looks like right now in these photos, to be honest with you. So this is it. This is him yesterday. I like the little thing they put on it. His little hat looks super cute. So this is the stitches. So see how they've shaved so much of this man's leg? So this is where the bump was. It was basically like a bump like this. And they basically just removed it and stitched it up. And the stitches look really good. Like, he's healing so well. I think they look really good. They were having some like leakage the first day, which we were worried about. And I think it was because he jumped in and out of the truck and we had to get him inside, that's just how we had to get him in. Because of the cone, we couldn't put this harness on him that we were going to put on him so we could lift him, but we couldn't put it on properly. So we kind of just had to do with what we could. The doctors had to lift him out of the door because he wouldn't walk out of the door. He saw this little, there's this little ledge, chat. Bro, chat, my dog is so dramatic. There's this little ledge like this. Okay, and then imagine this is outside. So it's just a step up, right? And then there's the door. Bear was like, absolutely not. Bear was sitting here being like, absolutely no. Absolutely no. He was sitting here just looking at this ledge thinking it was a cliff, and he would not come out of the room. So they had to lift him out because he just would not come out of the room. So that is the story of Bear, why he needed emergency surgery. He's healing. He's not happy about it, but the cone is making it hard for him to do eating and everything else. And it's rough. It's rough for him, but he is getting better, and that's important. Now, what happened to Max, chat? You guys, some of you may care, some of you may not. Okay, chat, Max has a kneecap. He also has something wrong with his leg. That's not his fault. He has leggy stitches. Yeah, it's true. I'm not mad at him for anything. I feel bad, really. I just feel so bad that this situation ended up this way with him. Because that was so, I was changing bandages constantly, and I'm drawing Max's leg, just in case you're wondering what this is. Let's draw Max's leg, because this is ridiculous what happened to this man over this week and why he was out of commission. Hello, welcome in. So I guess a knee comes out, right? We'll do it like this. That's not how I don't know how to draw a knee, okay? I don't know. But this is, oh wait. I gotta be honest about he's got some hair on his leg. Okay, this is his knee. This is his leg. Okay, his thigh should be thicker. It's looking crazy because it should go like this. How does a leg look? It's not like that. Not the leg hair. I had to. That's how he looks. And then his knee's like this, I guess. Is that how a leg's drawn? I don't know. We're doing the best with what we got. Okay. So this is bro's leg. Okay? This is bro's leg. This is his knee, I guess. Yeah, I did it wrong. Okay? Just imagine it's his leg. All right? Just imagine this is his leg. has weird legs confirmed. I don't know how to draw it. I don't know how to draw a leg. It's probably more like this. And then imagine this being his knee. That's probably a better way. This is his knee right here, okay? Just imagine it like that. This is his knee. Like, this is his thigh and his legs bent. Here, we'll do it like this. See? That's the bent. It's like, this is his knee. Let's make this his knee, okay? I was just about to do that. Thank you. I got it. It's a permanent one now. Enough. I think we gave enough chances. Looks like a hairy chicken drumstick. Well, that is how my brother's legs look to me. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so Max, so the same Saturday that we had the friends come over, okay, and we were monitoring Bear, Max was playing with one of my friend's kids, and he had a cut on his knee, okay? Let's represent the cut. This is the cut on his knee, okay? He had a cut here, and, sorry, his knee is supposed to be higher in this photo. This is his knee. He had a cut here, okay? And this boy apparently decided, because he was having fun and playing, you know, playing with our friend's kid, he was playing like cops or something, or he was chasing them, and he was like, oh, come over here, and he like got sunglasses and everything, and like he was playing for hours just to distract them while we were working, because they helped a little bit with the gardening, but I mean, gardening's not super fun for hours with a child, and so he's playing around. Pause and grow, welcome in. Power's out for a while. I thought mine was gonna go out. Mine was a flickering, so I'm glad it didn't go out, at least for this part of the stream. So he had this cut, and he was kneeling on the ground playing with this child, which I didn't know, because I told him, keep that cut clean. He didn't put a Band-Aid on it. Chat, this is just like young people negligence. Like, he just didn't put a Band-Aid, didn't do anything, kneeling on the dirty ground, playing in the grass. And so the next day, this cut went from this, chat, are you prepared? This cut went from this, and I'm not even being dramatic, to this purple thing. This purple thing with some of this in it. You know what I'm saying? This ting was infected. And I was like, you need to go to your doctor right away. That looks really bad. Okay? So Mr. Bro, okay, Mr. Bro was like, I don't really want to go. It's not that big. So he was playing with people with the same mental, pretty much. He was feeling in his element. Not the knee boil. Like, so it was bad because it was an open cut and now suddenly it wasn't. Like, we were really confused how that changed so quickly. Again, I don't know what's going on. From the side, this man shows me his leg. So that was Saturday, this is the Tuesday after the hospital. So by that Tuesday after the Saturday, he's like, yeah, my leg kind of hurts, bruh. So this is his knee. I'm not even going to be dramatic. Okay. I'm not even going to be dramatic. The bump came out like this. His knee was so swollen by the Wednesday the following Wednesday that his knee looked, and I was like, what is that? You need to go to like, I had been telling him, you need to go to your doctor and get get antibiotics or something. It was so bad at that point. This situation was foul. And I have pictures of this too. I'm not going to show them, but it was foul. And these got worse. And I was like, right under the skin, I was like, you need to go. Him and Bear were matching. I had an infective sit before, but mine was not my fault. Yeah, this was his fault for waiting too long. It got bad. He's like, I didn't think it was that bad. And I was like, this is horrendous. So he ends up going to the doctor, an emergency doctor. At that same day was the same day Bear bit another hole in his leg because it was getting dry where they shaved it. And so this was the same day that happened. So with Max, I was like, you need to go immediately. You need to go figure this out. This is insanity. So he goes, they bandage it up, polysporin on it every day. And the doctor, he said when the doctor saw this chat, she was like, let me see. And then he pulled off a Band-Aid we had put on it and she went, oh, that's really bad. And then she like turned to start writing him a prescription. He was on an antibiotic that was so strong, chat. She had to give him another medication to regulate his stomach. So he was sick for 2 weeks. And he's like, and this doctor was apparently skincare specific because it was like an emergency clinic he ended up having to go to because his doctor is always out up and on vacation in Mexico. He's always like, the doctor should retire. He's at retirement age, but he just tries to stick around. But so at least there's this emergency clinic that worked with them, which was good. So Max could still get some help. So Max goes to the emergency clinic. The lady who's apparently she deals with skin only was like, whoa, that's really bad. Gave him all this antibiotic. So he was super sick. He had to take this antibiotic it was a lot. He would get up middle of night. He would take it in the morning, afternoon, before bed. And then again, he was taking it a lot. And then he would take this other medication to try and regulate his stomach. And he just felt so sick. He's like, I feel horrible on this medication. I'm like, maybe you should have went to the doctor. So now the situation went from this. And you know what it looks like today, chat? Looks like this. Well, it's a little darker than that, but it looks like that. It looks so good. Hell's Mexican. Bro's 20. Bro's 20 and he couldn't take care of it. I was like, it's a learning thing. It's a learning thing. Max was just feeling left out. Tatiana broke her. Oh yeah, I did break my finger. I forgot that happened too. That happened this year too. That's insane. Tatiana broke her finger. Or no, that happened end of last year? I can't even remember. Ellie messed up her back and you have a whole dad thing, so Max wanted something of his own. It's true. It's literally true. It's true. He felt like he needed something, so that was his thing. Get it together, Max. He's healed now. His medication just ended, I think, a day ago or 2 days ago. So I think it ended the day that Bear had surgery. So I think Monday. It was Monday Tuesday was when Bear had surgery. So Tuesday it ended. So he's said he feels way better now. And his knee looks a lot better. But that's what's been going on, chat. It's been people back and forth to hospitals, to doctors, to specialists, surgeons. It's been, I don't even know. Chat, I don't even know. So it's been, I apologize. That's where I've been. I had to explain where I've been. It was going to take a while to explain it. It was crazy. The fam needs you in good shape, Max. It's true. We do. So yeah. So now our focus is just now that, you know, my dad's got his breathing situation. He has to go for some more testing for his breathing. They're going to give him stronger stuff to help with the lungs that aren't working. That's kind of dealt with. He's just on the other medication for the summer. So he's kind of shelved away. We just watch because sometimes he gets, you know, the other symptoms from very dizzy or feels sick or whatever. So we watch for that just to see if he needs to go to the hospital or something. Max is now fine. Ellie's okay. She's okay. She's getting more medication for that situation. A couple weeks ago, I took her to the doctor. That didn't clear up. She's still getting more stuff for that. And then my ankle almost felt like it was broken, but I think it was just a strain on my tendon. So it feels better now, but I was limping a couple days. Like, Chad, it was just like, it's like, why? Every time something happens, and the car battery died. Chat, it's never ending, but you guys understand. I know you guys also go through so much stuff, but I just wanted to explain where I've been and why our plans keep getting shifted around. It's stuff completely out of my control every time that happens, where it's like, oh my gosh, this thing happens. And with Bear specifically, chat, it is so much care for him right now with helping him drink, helping him eat. Like, he's like a little baby. He's on a little medication that makes him a little, feel a little good. Okay. It's not just a pain medication. He's also on antibiotics and he's on a medication that makes him, it's not a sedative, but it's kind of like a sedative. Like, it doesn't fully make him woozy like his anxiety medication can. It just makes him calm, so he stays like lying down and sleeping, because he can't be running around. We don't let him jump up. Usually he's allowed on the couch with a blanket, or he's allowed on the end of my bed. Chat, he's getting so upset about not being allowed on the end of my bed that he literally, today, I went to go have a quick nap before the stream. And he had just taken the medication, so he was gonna sleep too. So I was like, okay, you know, you've had all your medicine, you've gone out, you've done what you need to do, let's take our nap. So he went to lie down, but he wanted to come up because I understand he wants comfort and cuddles. We set up the living room, like we pulled all the couch cushions off and put blankets over it. So it's like a little bed thing, so he can lie down next to people because he really likes to be close to people. He doesn't like to feel by himself. But with my room, he's used to sleeping on my bed at night and then alternating to the floor, but he can't jump up. So I have a gate around my bed. It looks like a baby bed, but I have a gate around my bed so he can't jump up the bottom of it because he can't jump for, they said, at least 7 days until at least the stitches are out. And so I think next Friday, I think the stitches are supposed to come out, or the following week. They'll remove them, and then he'll be much more independent in doing what he needs to do. But until then, he's kind of at the mercy of us, making sure he eats, making sure he has everything he needs. You sleep in a crib now? It feels like that, but Chad, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I like the little thing at the bottom of my bed. I'm like, oh, I feel secure in here. It feels nice. But he is mad. So I said, he couldn't come up. I said, I'm so sorry, Bear. You can't come up because you can't jump. And he huffed at me, turned around, banged his cone into my desk because he bangs it into everything, and it's kind of funny. And then he just laid down on the floor by my door. Like, he was like, fine, then I'm leaving, except the door was closed and he couldn't open it. So then he just sat over there, and then he turned and was like, just staring at me like, oh, yeah, did that hurt your feelings? I was like, Bear, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying my best. I think I might just lay on the floor beside my bed with him at one point until he falls asleep. Because every time I get in my bed, chat, he gets up from sleeping and tries to get in, and I'm like, you can't get in my bed right now. You can't. Have you banned Max as well since they have similar injuries? No, Max has just gotten a lot of flack. Like, how could you let it get like that? We're glad he's okay though, because that could have got chat, I forgot to say as well, that day when it looked worse with those large white things under the skin, it also was turning black, which is not good for skin to do that. So that's why I was like, are you getting necrosis? Like, is your skin dying? Like, what is going on? Like, you know, he wasn't going to go to the doctor until 2 days after that day. He's like, oh, I'll just wait till he's back in the office. I'll just wait till my doctor's back in the office. I'm like, you probably need to go see someone. How dare you keep Master Bear from his preferred sleeping quarters? I feel so bad, chat, because I understand he feels sick. He wants to be cuddled and held. He's a very zombie knee? Yeah, he literally had zombie knee. And I was like, it's gonna spread, sir. I said, what if you lose your leg? Because I'm just an anxious person. So I jumped to I'm like, what if you lose your leg? Like, you need to go get that fixed. And I think when he saw it that day, it was half an inch off his knee. When it was that swollen and it was hot, I was like, you need to go see a doctor right now. Like, that is, you need to go do that right now. So luckily they took him in. And she said it was bad. So I stand by it, chat. It was bad. Yeah. Oh, pets for Bear. He also, chat, it's so sad. So he wants people to pet his head because we always pet his head and give him kisses, but no one's given him any kisses on his head, obviously, because of the stitches and stuff on his head. So he's getting so frustrated. So I try to stick my hand in the side, like the other side where there's no stitches, because there's some blood in his hair, but we can't really get it out because they said not to get the stitches wet or anything if we can. So we're just going to leave it and then give him a really good bath after the 10 days after they take the stitches out, and he's gonna get a really good bath because he's getting water stuck like in his cone and it's smelling. So we're trying to figure out how to avoid that. So we have to manually give him water instead so that it doesn't happen, because it's just smelling musty. We don't want bacteria to build up. It's like all of ththese things that I don't know why, chat. I thought like, oh, he's just gonna get stitches and then we'll wrap his leg. Like, my brain didn't think about how immobilizing the surgery is, like, because he hasn't had a lot of surgeries in his life. The last one he had was on his tail, because he cut his tail open, and he was like 2 maybe or 3, like he was very young. He's had no other surgeries or anything. They said he has a good heart, chat. He has gained some weight. Okay, he's getting a lot of flack from my family members for being thick. He went from 80 pounds as his regular weight. He's 110 pounds. Chad, he doesn't look very round. You know how some labs look like big chunks of like a loaf of bread? He doesn't look like that. So I didn't know that he was gaining weight like that. He also runs less because of his arthritis. Like, he'll run a little bit and then he stops. So he's a bit thick, apparently. But they said his heart's working really well. They said it sounds really strong. Like, he has a really good heartbeat. And all his other stuff was okay. And they're gonna send off whatever these little growths were. I'm giving y'all flack, y'all feed him. That's what I said to them. And my brother's saying that even though he also gives him snacks. So he had snacks cut back 2 weeks ago, which he was not happy about. When they first did the weigh at the hospital, the first time he went to emergency, that's when they were like, he's 110 pounds. And we were like, but did he look big in that photo, chat? He's just a squishy guy. He's just a squishy guy. So yeah, so that's what's been going on. That's why I haven't been here. I thought it would be entertaining for y'all to hear some of the chaos and hear what's going on. I don't know if we want to play games today. I don't know if we just want to chat. I don't have a plan for games. I'm so incredibly tired. I knew I couldn't play that other game, and to solve it, the mystery and everything. I have demos we could check out if you wanted to, but we also have, actually, we could play this demo probably. There's a demo we could probably check out. He did look chubby in the photo, but I was trying to mind my business. No! Yeah, he's gained some weight. He doesn't really run though. Like when we try to run him, he's, okay, well, to be fair in this photo, his stomach is big here because it got full of air. Because he's having acid reflux, but I feel like he's on so much medication. So this little tummy is because of the air in his stomach. Okay, usually his tummy is like here. It's not usually this little puff. That puff was happening because of all the stuff going on. Okay, but he's not that big. He's just thick. Here come the excuses. Because I feel bad if I made him fat. I feel bad. He can't run very well. Oh, man. I'm glad he's home, though. I was so worried. The surgery day, chat, we dropped him off at 8 a.m. and we didn't... So we were up at like 6 something to get down to where his vet is. And then we didn't... The violin. No, I feel bad for him. They didn't give us an update on Bear until like 12:30. And I was like, dude, where's my dog? Like, is he okay? Is everything okay with him? Poor Bear getting fattened up by Tatiana. It's actually Ellie is the one who feeds him the most. It's not even me. Ellie will feed him, I feel like half of her meal every time she eats. Like, she's getting better because she knew she had to cut back on it after we found out how much weight he had. But definitely, chat, like she be feeding him a lot of food. She feeds him a lot of food. So he definitely gets food from her the most. He will literally, chat, it's so bad that he will go to her room. He'll go to her room and he'll go, it's not blasphemy. She'll say it, chat. She does, it's true. He'll go to her room and she'll go to close the door so he doesn't beg, but she'll drop a bunch of stuff on the floor outside her room for him. I'm constantly like, are my dogs too fat? Are they an okay weight? But then for myself, I'm the biggest. That's what it's like for me. I'm like, I don't care if it's me, but I don't want him. I want him to be okay. Yeah, Ellie does that. It's really, really bad. They usually say drop off the dog in the morning and pick up before we close. That is what they said, but we just didn't get any updates on how the surgery went till noon. So I was just anxious. I wasn't like upset or anything. I was just like anxious because I was like, oh, is it going well? Like there's no updates on him. You know, is he okay? But yeah. He's such a sweet boy, chat. He's such a sweet... Oh my gosh, chat. Do you want to see him as a puppy? Ellie's only problem is that she loves him too much. It is true. Look at him as a little puppy. Coming on here to say that I only did that... Okay, Ellie. Look at little puppy Bear. He's so cute. He's so sweet. It's the way you can tell it's Bear too. Like his face looks the same. He's always looked the same. Right? Because we get points for keeping other creatures healthy, right? Exactly. I don't care about me. I care about him. The little puppy Bear. Yeah. He looks the same. He still acts the same. And chat, you know what? Even though he's had the surgery, he's still happy. He's still happy. We believe you. Speak for yourself, Yotono. Okay, I live with her. I've seen it. And it was last year. Ellie, false lies. It was only last year. We all need to stop giving him treats. I have, Ellie. You know what Ellie asked last night? Can I give him a French fry? Because she was eating a French fry and I was like, he has a lot in his system. I don't think so. Literally last year? What about last night, Ellie? What about last night? Last night was, can I give him a fry? The first seconds he came in, my dad goes, can I give him a fry? And I was like, no. No. I didn't give him any snacks because I said, no, you can't give him a fry. You asked with your dinner. You know what though? Ellie and I have been alternating, which has been really great, chat, because he needs so much supervision. Ellie and I have been alternating. So I watched him all morning until just before the stream. And then she's been with him now. And he does this thing. Oh my gosh, chat. He's figured out how to put his cone on his stitches to itch them. So you know how they wear the cone so he can't like bite at his stitches. He'll turn to smell and he'll just sit there. And now he does this thing where he'll just like quickly slap the stitches with the cone. And the edge of the cone is kind of sharp. So we're like, don't do that. So you kind of have to watch him really close. I'm not bullying her. You get him ice cream and pup patties all the time, ma'am. But not every week. I don't do that like every week. It's like twice a month he gets that, maybe. Sometimes I actually don't even do it twice a month. All right. We're going to play a game quick. Okay. You know what? Say it to my face. Say it to my face. We'll play a quick game. I feel bad if I just chat your ears off. We'll play something. I show up to the vet with clean, shiny dogs. Meanwhile, didn't even brush my own hair that morning. I do that too. I go looking so horrible, but he looks like, I'm like, he's good. He looks great. I also get worried. They wanted the update today, so I did ask about, because he was trying to drink water out of his bowl and it was pooling into the cone. And we just weren't sure like how, because he's being very, I don't know how to explain it, but when you're feeding him or anything with the cone, he's very forcefully pushing the cone. Like he's not very spatially aware. And so I don't think he understands the cone is adding length to the front of his head. So he like slams it into you and it's been bruising me because it is sharp. That edge of that cone is kind of sharp. Okay. And he's been slamming it into me. All I know is I haven't given Bear any snacks. Well, that's why you're not his favorite. No, I'm just joking. I put money on Ellie if you fight. I would beat Ellie in a fight and she knows that. That's why we don't fight. Cut his kibble ration. We did cut it a little bit. We did cut it. The thing is though, his kibble is he's already eating less than the packet recommended for him. So he's already technically eating less food. I genuinely feel like it's because he doesn't run as much anymore. Like he can, but he gets so overworked that I get worried about, you know, his heart and stuff. So it's just taking him. I did chat. You know how I have severe anxiety, so I can't take him for walks because of our other dogs used to fight. And I have some trauma from that. I did get to walk him to my mailbox and back just before all this stuff happened. So that was pretty good. I did do that. I really tried. I was like, I can do this. No dog's going to attack him. I'm not worried about him attacking a dog. I'm worried about a dog attacking him. Girl, if he's fat, then don't listen to the packet. Listen. Yeah, I let him. No, he wasn't fat. No, listen, he wasn't fat before. That's what when he wasn't fat, he was only 83 pounds, which wasn't that bad. That's like he's been that way his whole life, 83 pounds. He was at 83 pounds. And then that's when we had to change his food. And then the food guidelines, we did it less than the food guidelines. Because if he eats a cup and a half in the morning, like he's supposed to have 2 cups with each one, but we were only giving him 1 cup in the morning and then a cup and a half for dinner and lunch and for lunch and dinner. The denial? I'm not denying it. I'm being so serious. I'm not denying it. The package is just a guideline, usually guideline on the higher end of what most dogs need. Well, we went lower than it. Maybe we'll go even lower. But the thing is, he acts like he's starving. Like, that's the problem. He acts like he's genuinely very, very hungry. And then I feel bad. I'm like, oh, is he okay? All right. Okay. Okay. Pulling out the police badge on me. Okay. Okay, chat. That is wild. See if I can pull up the game. I'll get a free bot. No, you're good. You're good. One of our dogs used to bark at other dogs until they got closer, and then she hides behind me. See, my other dog, like dogs we grew up with, were not like that. They were all bite and no bark. Like they were very bad with each other and with other dogs. Individually, they were fine. It was just they were from the same litter, and it was just a bad situation. I don't think my parents dealt with it the way they should have, but like it is what it is, and so it just gave me a really bad fear. So I was really proud that I got to walk him. My therapist was like, that's really good that I was able to walk Bear, because I'm not worried about Bear biting other dogs. I'm worried about other dogs attacking him. Bear has no street cred. Like that dog has no survival skills. Like that dog can't make it by himself. So I got nervous about that, about other dogs with him. I don't worry about him. Hey, I gave you the cheer ones for your walk. Thank you. My healer acts like he's starving too, but one time I accidentally gave him the shepherd's meal, which is 4 times as big as the healer's meal, and he still acted like he was starving. So maybe they just do that. Maybe they just act starving. Show death count. Oh, chat, look, it does it for us. This is a demo for a game that I heard about, but I haven't tried yet. So we'll try it. It's just a demo. It's called Trees Hate You. I think chat's gonna like, I think Neotono's gonna like this one. Yeah, when it comes to food, dogs lie. He lies a lot. He really does lie a lot. I carry coyote spray in case aggressive dog charges. Ooh, that's a good thing. And the thing is, up like where I'm at, people really don't put their dogs on leashes. That's the problem with up here. People do not, like, I don't know, people just don't put their dogs on leashes. Like, after COVID, I feel like it's worse. Like, people just are like, whatever, and their dogs are walking the streets free or walking off their properties, and, like, it's just kind of wild. It's kind of like, that's not safe. Like, we've had a couple times where dogs have been off leash and come in our yard when we weren't home, and people are like looking for their dog and stuff. It's just, it happens a lot more than it should. And that's what makes me nervous, is like, and they have bigger dogs. They're bigger than bears. So I'm kind of like, hey, don't get me started on off leash dogs. Yeah. Like, it's kind of dangerous. Like, I don't think that's very safe. And like, people will hike without their dogs on a leash and stuff. And I don't know, man, it really stresses me out. Little spray bottle of vinegar. Yeah. Just something to get them to back up from him. Right. Cause I can't pick him up. He's too big now, but he was big before and I couldn't pick him up. So, like, that makes me nervous about him. So, yeah, that's the reason for me that I get more and more irresponsible owners since COVID. I've noticed that, at least where I live, that it's been rough. It's been a lot more people are just letting them run around and do whatever. So that makes me nervous, because Bear is, I don't know if he'd defend himself. That guy does not, he does not, you know? They also have other sprays that are less intense than coyote spray. Okay. Maybe I'd look into that, because I do want to walk him more. I get so, it's hard because he knows that I get anxious, so he will act a little more aggressive. Like, he'll bark at people where he usually wouldn't bark, and he'll, like, you know, it's not like aggressive, like he's growling or snapping at anyone, but he's kind of like making them be aware. Like, I'm here, and like, I'm here with Tatiana, I'm protecting her. Like, so he can, that's why I'm trying to make myself as calm as possible so he stays calm, because it makes him think he needs to protect me. He thinks something's wrong. So I try to stay as calm as possible. One of my old dogs used to think all dogs at the park were only there for her to play with and used to bound up to them. She was a little white German Shepherd. Oh, that's so cute. Call your dog back, please. He's friendly. I don't care. Put your dog on leash. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Retro Gamer, welcome in. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know. It happens way too much. I'm sorry, what is this game? So chat, this game's called Trees Hate You. Okay, it's a demo. I've heard it's funny. I haven't seen it. I've seen like a clip of it from the people who made the game, like just on like Twitter. Because when I'm looking for games, that's usually how I find a lot of indie games and stuff. So this is just like, a quick demo. Dogs are mirrors of our energy. Yeah, and so I know he's so chill, but when he's with me by himself, he definitely is more in a more protective mindset because he knows I'm having anxiety, and that's why I get nervous, even more nervous. Which again, if I'm getting more nervous, he's gonna get more nervous, and it's not good. So, yeah. Like, I don't care if your dog's friendly, they're a leashless reason. Yeah, because, and what if, like, both our dogs are friendly, but they don't vibe for some reason? I did turn the death count on, right? Did I? Yeah, death count will show. I heard this is like a troll game. We're gonna design a victim. I don't know what that means. I want to be my own loser. Oh my gosh, you can be different colors. That's so cool. I kind of want to be like this gray person. Oh my gosh. That looks like me. Oh, there's all kinds of hairs. Oh my gosh, there's all kinds of hair. I like these pigtails. These look really cool. I want the pink hair. Ooh. I want to dress. Can I have multiple colors? How did I start choosing pants? Oh, I see. The top bar changes the thing. This changes the pants, and this changes the accessory and shoes. I see. I see. I like the overalls. I'm gonna wear a purple shirt, and I want my shoes to be pink as well. Yes. Oh, we have more. Oh my gosh, we can have all kinds of ears. I hear everything. I want these ears. Oh, we could change the eyes. We need to look kind of scared. They look so angry. We'll have these eyes. Can the glasses? Oh, we can have circle glasses. Oh, I like the 3D glasses. Look at the face. Chat, look at the face. I love this game. Dang, you choose. Was my skin tone gray? Gray for rat colored. I asked people to give us a little more space, and they say my dog is friendly. He's great. And I'll say, well, she's not pointing to the dog I'm with. They're still get offended. Oh. Yeah, people do get mad. I don't go to the dog park because I'm already anxious to walk. Oh my gosh, I can have a sick mustache. I want this sick mustache, and I want my glasses. I'm very cool. Yes, I'm gorgeous. So I've not seen, I just know you're trying to make it to the other side and the game trolls you, but I don't know all of it. Be sure to read every sign you see. You never know when one will say something useful. Okay. I know we've moved on, but I started typing. We were in the middle of the subject. No, you're good. You're good. I was just doing the character customizer. We could talk about whatever. It's a chill kind of day. We're just going to play this demo today. I can talk about dogs 24/7. Yeah, same. That's okay with me. Just fix my camera. Okay. Okay, so the signs say useful things. Oh my gosh, I'm so incredible. Look how good I look. You all wish? Oh, is that a checkpoint? Okay. Is there another way to go? That tree... I don't trust that tree. Okay, good. So do the trees... Oh, like the trees... Okay, the trees hate me. It just shot me! Okay! Why does this tree have a gun? Okay, how am I supposed to cross if it has a gun? I can't go around it? Can I dodge it? No! Oh my gosh, I dodged it that time. Okay. Oh! I didn't even get... Okay. I didn't get that close. I didn't get that close to the tree. This is not a Canadian tree. Okay. I'm not even close. Don't even do it. Okay. That tree just moved. No. No. Can't hit me over here. Okay. Okay. How was... Okay. Now I know why it's a rage game. Don't hit me, please. Okay. I don't trust these trees. Like, at least we won't go back to the beginning again. Oh, he ran out. Don't. Oh, I thought it was okay. I don't trust these trees. Oh, I fell. Okay. Okay. It's fine. You wish. Oh! How did he do that? He didn't do that last time. Run, run, run. Oh, that one has a gun now? Where did that tree come from? Don't. Oh my God. How are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to know? No. Okay. We need to take a sippy. Do I have a shield? Is there like a control I'm missing? I can't even open a menu. There's gotta be— what do you mean? Why are you counting? It's counting up at the top. Oh, can I jump? You wish. You wish. How come sometimes it chases me and sometimes it doesn't? It's not 5 seconds. It's not. Okay. Try it. Do it. Try it. Oh my God. How does— okay. 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 Go. Go off. Okay. We're getting close. I forgot that one also has a gun. Okay. 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 I don't even know how to dodge it. Don't shoot me. Oh! We almost made it. We almost made it. Do the shoot. Do the shooting. Do it. I swear. Oh my gosh. What do you mean? What needs to be quoted? Do it. Do it. Do it. No. No. Oh. Okay, that's a run. That's a free-for-all run. Okay. How come sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it doesn't? I was just paying attention to you failing, to be honest. That's what I said? Stop. Stop! Run, 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 run. Nope. Is that a hole? I'm going in there. Oh! The trees hate me so bad. What did I do? I did something so bad to them. Okay, run. Okay. It's gonna throw one. Okay. Okay. If you get stuck, press... What even is that? This... Okay. And check for trees. Okay. None of those are working. Do you have to press them at the same time? Oh my gosh, this game! Okay, I have to press all of those at the same time? Oh my gosh, that is the most uncomfortable way? Chat, to press all these keys at the same time is the most uncomfortable thing? I can't even do it. It's not even working either. You have to press them in order? I can't do it. I can't even do it. Oh! Oh, you're kidding. Hey, at least that was a longer interval between it. Stop. Stop. That was a longer interval. The gunshots are crazy. Nope. Okay, they're faster this time! Chat, they were not that fast last time! It went down the middle. Are you serious? I thought it went down the side. I don't know how that didn't hit me, I'm not gonna lie. Look, they went slower this time. Sometimes it goes faster. Okay, it's gonna go down the middle. Why didn't they come this time? I got stuck on the corner of the stairs. Okay. Chad. Winging? Okay. I'm whining. Listen. Are we at 21 deaths? I'm doing really good. Okay, chat. I bet y'all couldn't. Do you hear that? Just dodging bullets out here like a beast. I'm so good at it. See? As long as the game doesn't cheat. Like how sometimes it speeds up faster. Oh, let's do okay. Woo! We did it. We made it to another tree. We've done it. I'm scared. Okay, I still don't understand the... Like, it's not really letting me do the checking for a tree thing. Going this way. I feel like this is safer. Yeah, this is safe. Ah! Okay. Never mind. I did not take 20 minutes. I have done this for a couple seconds. Where did that? This game? It's ridiculous. Okay, it's gonna shoot no matter what. Okay. Okay. Love that. No! That one just shot at me. Oh, shoot! Use the tree. Use the tree. No! The tree. I could have used the tree. Okay. Come on. mean be nice? She has brain damage. Chat. This game has brain damage. This isn't me. This isn't me. Go! Oh, that one went on an angle. No! Oh my god. Okay. Chad, do you like this game? Okay. Oh my god. I don't like that my glasses fall off. It makes me feel like I lost the game. You know what? I'm gonna go this way anyway. I don't care. Don't. Don't! No, I did it again! I forgot! You gotta go get an MRI? I hope you can get it soon. I love this game. I love rage games because I feel nothing. Torment her more? Okay, so y'all loving it? I hope you get the MRI as soon as possible. It can be super busy to get one. My entire life's a rage game. Relatable. Okay, I'm gonna have it go off again. Why is the other one shooting so much? That one never hit us. It's never hit us once. Oh. No! I learned. No! So stupid. Who made this game? It's so stupid that it falls off like that. An MRI last year. I have not had an MRI, but my dad said it's super uncomfortable. Maybe it could have been him though. Maybe it's not as bad as he was saying it was. I did have the brain scan though with the machine. I'm so... If that rock... Okay. I felt that! No! Dang it! I saw it at the last minute! Oh my gosh. He saw you not recycle that one time, and this is your punishment. It's true. You have to be really still. I've heard that. I've heard- It's the Lorax! He's throwing it at me. This is what he meant by he speaks for the tree. He's the one with the gun in the trees. It's the Lorax. Okay. Okay. Where's this dang tree? Oh my god! Okay. Okay. We were so close that time. Go. Oh, it would hit me. Should I just go the other way? No! What? Oh my god. You know what's crazy is this game, this is actually such a good game because they're predicting the way you're gonna move. Like, they've done probably so many playtests and stuff that they know the way you're gonna try to move to ignore it and then punish you for it every time. I get tremor, so I don't know if they can take my head. Maybe. Sometimes they can have straps to keep you still. I had a CT scan of my lower half, but that takes like 30 seconds. Oh. There isn't much room to move. Oh. It is loud, he said. I've had a brain scan, which was like... How do I explain it? It was like, it looked like something out of like X-Men. I don't know how else to explain it. It looked like something out of X-Men. Like, it literally... It looked like it had panels that were like... They were actually not that color. They, to be honest, they were like gross like this. Because they were probably white at one point. So it was like these 3 panels that like rotated around me. And then I was like here in the middle. And then they had... Okay, that doesn't look very nice. I was in the middle, this blob is me, and then it like rotated around me. And then I had to sit there for, it was a long time. It was almost 20. They said it wasn't going to be long, but it ended up being almost 20 minutes that I sat in there. It was really weird. It was just these 3 panels that just spun around me very slowly, and I had to be as still as possible. But they didn't strap me in or anything. I just had to try and stay still. That was the time the IV got stuck in my arm. Did I tell you guys that? It got stuck in my arm and I had to bend my arm because for some reason I didn't just say you left the IV because they had to put some radiation so they could see, I guess. So when they injected it in me, I started feeling really weird, and then I forgot to tell them it was in my arm still. So the nurse was like, okay, and now just fold your arms up against your chest. And then you have to stay still for the next little bit. It's gonna be a while. And so I had the IV in my arm, in the crease of my arm, and I folded my arms, and it was so painful because the needle was still in it. And I just didn't say anything for some reason, and I just sat there in severe pain for almost 20 minutes while they did the scan. And then when she came back and she put my arm down, she saw it and was like, oh my gosh, I forgot that was I should have said something. I should have said something. I know, I should have said, I don't know. I was so anxious. This was before I was on medication, so I think I was like, whatever, it's fine. I was like that a lot more. And I still do that a lot to myself, but not as bad as that anymore. I'll ask more questions now. But at that time, I was just like, it's fine. It's okay. Can I push this tree? I can't get past this point. There's no way. Oh, I forgot. That one doesn't count, Chad. It's only 36. It's only at 36. That one didn't count. I was thinking about that needle from being stuck in my arm, and I let it sit there. I do that at the dentist because half the time I'm not numb. Oh. My Ellie and my dad also apparently, like, it doesn't work on them, the numbing stuff. So they, like, can feel most... Oh, dang it. They can feel most procedures. Yes, you can. You can do it. You just like the rage. Oh, dang. Will we go on the official game number? Okay. Okay. For the worst run ever? The longest worst run ever? It'll be just us. Okay. Okay. Could I go this way? Oh! Not it punishing me for being curious. Don't let it get to 6, 7 or the children. No, it'll summon children into the chat. Oh. Have we made it to level 2? This is level 3, I think. Or 4. Is this the 3rd thing? I have no idea how to proceed from here. I have no idea how to proceed from here. Because if we go that way, he's just gonna come and slap us. And then if we go farther this way, the tree's gonna sit on me. Don't. Oh! Oh! We did it! We did it! We did it! I'm so happy. Okay. Who threw that? Whoever threw that? Your mom's a oh! Who's throwing that? I swear it gets thrown different every time and it's not the same spot. I swear it's different. I love games that crush your soul. I have a hypothetical question. If you're in the woods, would you rather come across a bear or one of these trees? One of these trees. At least it would be instantaneous. Instantaneous death. Whoever threw that paper, your mom's a wonderful woman. You would choose the bear? Oh, oh! My goodness. Max is throwing these, I can feel it. Stop! Stop! No, we almost made it! We almost made it. We almost made it. See? That one's fake. That one's fake because it was different this time. Tatiana will play that balance game again. Someone actually did. I did get an email about a game like that. Another kind of game that's like a 2-player, like rage bait game. But Max really doesn't like rage bait games. He does not have the patience for it. I carry bear spray, ain't no Lorax tree spray though. Accurate. Accurate, chat. Oh, they're not even falling in the same order. We did it! We did it! Oh no, where is, I don't know. Where's the flag? We made it through. We should have a flag. I don't trust this. No, I don't trust this tree. I don't trust this. I don't trust this tree either. Don't. Oh, that was nice. Okay, that was rude. That was also... Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Are you... Stop. Ridiculous. You promised me a fishing stream too. There will be. There will be. Actually, with so many amazing game announcements this past week, the amount of games we're going to play this summer is actually bananas, chat. Just so you know. Oh my gosh, I did not spell that way. Right, 1 second. So there was a... Are my glasses dirty? How am I touching the top of my glasses? Oh, is it when I put my hands up to my face because I'm in despair because I'm so bad at the game? There is this game Let me share it with you. There's this game that looks really cool called Dreadmore. And you can do it. Thank you! I'm glad someone believes in me because I don't. There's this game called Dreadmore where you're fishing and there's like these monsters and stuff. This is the game that I want to play. It's coming out later this year. There's no release date yet, but this is the fishing game I was going to play. So it's a mixture of puzzle, survival, fishing, you're surviving from monsters. So I thought this would be a cool fishing game for us to try. And I did try Scale the Depths, which was a cool fishing game. I made a video on that. And the shark did really good. You should be used to being bad at games you're found you're good at. True. I'm good at the James Bond game. I've been playing that and I've been good at that. Yeah. So they just had a play test, which we weren't a part of the play test because I didn't have time with everything going on. But I do want to play that one. She rocked Fake Australia. True. True. Yeah, there's been so many really, really cool games that are coming out. And there's just so many cool ones. But that was one. Dreadmore is one that I've really been keeping an eye on. But Scale the Depths was really fun too. I really liked that game. It was really chill. So yeah, that's definitely one that I was looking at. Okay, which way do we... Don't. Stop. Oh my god, I'm wanted! Ah! That was overkill. They didn't have to do it that way. I'm wanted? Okay. I'm gonna run to the other tree. That is so disrespectful. Stop. Stop! Oh, I don't trust this dark tree! I've never seen a tree like this one. The other one ran away! Oh. Don't. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got scared. Okay! Okay! Watch out. So dumb. Better than... Oh, wait, I didn't see. Rock's Fish kept running away from the electric lizard. Would you hang around and give a kiss to an electric lizard? No. Better than being unwanted. True. It's weird how many of my naming conventions have become canon in the streams. It's true. It's true. I feel like the other tree that stops us kind of saves us from this running tree. Like this one. It kind of saves us. How did he get us still? Okay. Don't read the sign. We need to get that little key up there. I think that's the least amount of times we've died since literally the last flag. I think that's the best we've done between checkpoints. Was not between checkpoints. It was the one who, yeah, you did name Cornelius. That is true. What does this say? It says nothing. I don't trust it. I'm not going that way. See? Oh. But what would happen if I did go that way? Oh, now it wants me to go the other way. I don't trust you. Ha-ha! Oh. Not you again. Don't do anything, please. Ah! Ah! Oh. Oh! Oh, a little game. Insert the coin? Oh, yes, I have one. I'm sorry, we're playing the game within the game? Oh, we just have to let them not get us? Choo! I wasn't even close. Are you kidding me? So dumb. Why am I going so slow all of a sudden? Excuse me? How did that even happen to me? That was random. No one's touching me. Okay, last time he definitely... And the checkpoint was right there. It was beside the game. I got distracted by the game. How come this never happened before now? Oh my god. Okay. Stop. Literally stop. If we just run up here. How did we dodge that so easy last time? Good. It's ruined. How do we get this off? Get it. Just take a breath. Just take a breath, Tatiana. Just take a breath. Just take a breath. Ha! Ha! I did it! Ah, just a casual stroll. No! What is that? No! What's happening? Oh, we're fine. Ah! I tripped. Okay, I didn't know what up. Okay. An apple tree. Dummy! Dummy! Oh my... I want the coin. I think I go this way. Ah! Okay, well I got the coin. We're close. Oh my gosh, we are dangerously close to it. I almost made it. Oh, the thing that kills me isn't the weeds or the things, it's the ball. And that ball comes from where? That's okay. Get up! Get up! You can do it! You can do it! Yes! Queen! She did it! Ah. Freedom. Yay! We made it out of the forest! Continue. It was a tree! It was... I'm sorry, what is this? A tree angel? We've made it to the tree heaven. What is happening? And we didn't get to 6-7. We didn't. Oh, are you coming to give me a kiss? Okay. We didn't make it to 6-7. It was 66. I'll still say it's a win for me. Why is this so funny? Tree Malice will continue in the full game. By completing the demo, you unlock challenge mode. You can try replaying it for challenges. Thank you for playing the demo. If you enjoyed it or enjoyed hating it, I like it, even though it's crazy. This game is not for tree huggers. No, because the trees do not like you in this game. Yo, I'm definitely going to try that when it's done. That game's actually fun. That was actually fun. At least we didn't get it to... No, we didn't. We didn't make it... I mean, even if the truck hit us, that was our 66 down. That's so funny. What a random wild game. That's funny. That's called Trees Hate You. Do they have a release date? I don't... no, it'll just be ready. It'll be out later this year. Later this year. That's so funny. Oh, there's like winter levels too. That's so funny. That was actually fun, chat. That was actually fun. It is for tree huggers. The trees come to you. They come to get a hug from you. Man, I was planning to make a video. I have a whole wish list thing of like all these demos that I want to make videos on. That, and Next Fest is next week again. So there's a ton of demos that I'll be trying for Next Fest. I already have a few that I saw are going to be there and I'm excited to check it out. Yeah, lots of cool stuff. The trees hug you to death. They do. They hug you to death. One thing, okay, chat, do you remember the video? I don't know if you guys saw this, but do you remember I made a video on Innerfire Studios who made, or was it, no, not Innerfire. Was it Innerfire Studios? Oh, this is Soy Desco. Soy Desco published it, but it was that game, what's it called? Let me look in my library. I forgot what it's even called. Can I find it in my library? Oh, Orange Season. Do you remember that game Orange Season, chat? Is Next Fest a day or a week? It's usually a full week, so I think it goes... It hasn't been announced. I know it's coming. Yeah, it has been announced. So Next Fest for June is coming... I think it starts to... What day is it? Oh, no, it's the 15th to the 22nd, I think. Yeah, 15th to the 22nd. So you'll get to play a ton of demos. Usually stuff's on sale. Then they also are Steam's having a summer sale, which is always like one of their biggest sales. Like their season sales are usually pretty big. So yeah, next week is Next Fest. So we'll be doing demos and stuff like that. I can barely remember what I had for dinner yesterday. So do you remember this one, chat? I made a video about this game. It's still in mixed reviews, and I only made this video because I had followed the development of this game a little bit, and I had noticed some weird stuff, so I made a video about it, and the video did really, really well. Like, the video, I think it did 34,000 views last time I checked on this channel. It did incredibly well. Well, this team, and I said in that video, I said that the game was rough and like it was unplayable and I didn't think anyone should try it. But there was a lot that happened, and the team that ended up ending the work on it was not the team that started it. It was another person that started it. And it was a whole thing with this game. Oh, it's at 40,000. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this one. And there were like live streams that like Soy Desco, which is the publisher, was deleting, and it was like a lot of weird stuff was going on. So this video did really well. And I remember saying that, like, usually I won't say don't play a certain game. But I was disappointed with this one. This video did really well. And some people in the comments were like, just say it's bad, which I did. I said, don't buy this game in the beginning of it, which I let everyone, you make your decision. This is just, I say my experience with the game. You make your decision if you want it. And there were so many bugs and there was no balancing. And it was just really, it felt like I burned $24 or something like that. I think I'd literally say that in the video. Like, it just was so unfinished. And because what it started as was nothing close to what it was. supposed to be, which I think I go over. I think I show like some of the streams and stuff and like people who followed the game, like what happened to it. And it looks completely different. So they've released a demo for their new game. So this is a game where I'm assuming they have had full control over the entire time, because remember, with Orange Season, it was one person developing the game and it was something completely different. And then suddenly this new Interfire Studios took over and they changed the engine, which that's a whole thing when you do that, especially with indie games. That's usually your foundation that you build the game on is usually the most important thing. And if it gets all changed up, it just hurts the game. And this game, you know, it looked pretty, which I said it looked really nice. But like it wasn't playing well at all. So I said, even though I gave this harsh criticism of this game and said all this weird drama and stuff that happened behind the game, I hoped that this Interfire Studios team, they had some potential. I hope they could make a better game on their next project. And their next project has been announced. Chat, their next project has been announced. And I want to make this a video. I don't know if it should be a video or not. You guys can let me know. But they have made... Where did I put this demo? Oh. They're going to be releasing a game in September. And I only say September because on the Switch, if you look on the listing, it says September. So that's not like secret news that I know. Right, looks aren't everything, but between the game looking really good, I was like, at least their artist and like with their dev team does well. And it was like the coding side needed to be fixed. But again, they also started with something that wasn't their game, right? Like they didn't make that foundation, the other person did. And so they have this game called Farming Camp that's coming out later this year, possibly September, because that's what the Nintendo wish list or Nintendo listing says. Make a video of it because they redeem themselves. That's cool. Yeah, and I hope they do. I said at the end of that video, I said I hope that the team that took it over, like, they have potential. I hope they can make something that's for themselves. And this is supposed to be for themselves. And it doesn't look bad. If it works, chat, if it works, look at this. This is right up my alley. I love the pixel art style. I love it. I love it. I hope that it runs well. I hope that it's a fun game. So they have a demo, and I was thinking of doing a fresh first look, talking about it, talking about like my experience with the demo, and then the full game will come out later this year. But it looks interesting. Like you have these mini games where you do like chopping wood and stuff. Like you can go in a boat, and there seems like there's almost a lot, like almost too much to do. I do hope this project works. I don't want to go around being like, you can't make video games. Like, I hope the project works. I really hope it does. I think they've done this since the beginning. This page started with them, so I hope it ends, with them it doesn't get switched or changed around or engines don't change. Hopefully the foundation of this game was built strong enough that they can make a really cool product. And I think it looks really neat. And I do hope it's good. So I was going to make a video on it. I was going to play this today, but I think I'd rather do a video. But I think it looks interesting. It looks like a lot's going on, but it looks gorgeous. Like I said, the artists did a great job with what they had the first time. This is their project from the beginning. I just hope it's coded right. I hope it plays well. I hope there's balancing. It's a camp where they like teach you how to farm, which is an interesting concept. That's kind of interesting. Like, I've not seen that necessarily before. So, let's hope they do a good job. Def make a video and a live. Probably still better than most 10-cent Pokemon games. Probably. But I'm hoping, because this seems to be their project from start to finish, that they can redeem themselves. Because that's so unfortunate that Orange Season, everything that happened with that the first person who started the game didn't end the game and just left the game for whatever reason. I think there was no reason I could find. I said that in the video. Like, I couldn't find why it went to someone else. Sometimes Soy Desco's games hit and sometimes they don't. So I'm excited. And Soy Desco's just the publisher. They don't like make the games. It's Interfire Studios making this game. There have been Soy Desco games that I liked that I've reviewed on this channel and I did really like. I don't know if this shows all of it. Where is it? It was one that, Petite Planet. I really liked that game. Or sorry, Petite Island. Petite Island was fun. I made a review and I really did like this game. This was developed by Zello Games, so a different developer, but it was published by the same company. And there's another game of this coming out soon, which I think is cool, like another type of petite island thing. So there's like a lot of potential with things that they have, but I really hope Innerfire Studios, like, this is their time to shine, because I want them to succeed. I don't want them, you know, I don't want people to work hard on something and then they get crapped on for it, you know? If it's deserved, then it's deserved. Like, if, you know, like, for example, I have thoughts on Paralives that I would love to share, but I'm not going to share it because I'm afraid of the sim community doxing me for not liking a game that they want to love. Do I think some weird stuff happened with Paralives? I really do think some weird stuff happened, but I'm not going to get into it. Is there a stream tomorrow, or are you slacking again? I would like to stream tomorrow. I'm just very tired. As long as I get enough rest today. Like I said, it's just hard because Bear, like, needs everything he does, he needs help with. So it's just constantly watching him. I can't really do anything that I want to do by myself. So whatever we do, that's why I didn't want to start a game, because I was like, what if I get too tired and I can't finish it? Or what if he has to go get stitches removed? And then, you know, we can't finish it. So it's the game. So that's why I'm kind of just delaying it, because I want to be able to have us to play it, you know, and play it right through. So there should be a stream tomorrow. What do you guys want to see tomorrow? Is there like something you'd like to see me do? Do you want to do like, it doesn't have to be a game. We could do like tier lists. We used to do those all the time. The sim community, or just Ellie coming after you? No, the sim community. The toxic part of it is very unnerving. Very, very unnerving. So, yeah. There's lots of cool games we could check out. That I was playing. Rather have a short stream than no stream. Yeah, we could do a short stream. So tomorrow probably won't be another full playthrough of something. It would be a short stream of something. I don't know what it would be. We could do more demos, but I'll try to make sure it's not demos that are at Next Fest. Because quite a few demos went live when this week happened with Summer Game Fest and all the game announcements happened. So maybe we can, you know what? Maybe tomorrow we'll play Farming Camp. She still needs to do Kirby. I know, that's true. I still need to do Kirby. Yeah, we'll see. We'll figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'll figure it out, but it will be a shorter stream. Kind of like today. We're kind of done for today. We'll probably play a demo or check out maybe a new game or something, but it will be something that's not a part of the series, just to check something out. We could check out Farm to Table. That game looks really good. I have that game. Or we could play Papa's Pizzeria. Chat, no, I need to show you something. Chat, do you know the Papa's Pizzeria games and stuff? I have to show you something. I'm so out of touch with what's out there in new games. Man, and I usually try to keep people updated on there's been so many like different genres of games that have come out. Okay, chat, do you know about Papa's Pizzeria? Do you know those games? No, it's not being... Dino Cop will be played this year. It's just... I have to wait till Bear is healthy enough. He needs to be healthy enough. Papa's Pizzeria games... Or Papa's games? I guess it's Papa's and then it's like whatever we... How come it's not finding the game? Hello? The game capture is not finding the game. There we go. Okay. So for those of you who... You can always play SpongeBob Diner Dash. Wait, where is SpongeBob Diner Dash? Is that on Steam? I don't think it is. It's not. I love Diner Dash. Yeah, Hometown Hero is the only Diner Dash. Oh no, Cooking Dash is on there too. Actually, wait, more of these games are on here now. The original Diner Dash isn't on there. It's a very old game. Don't say that. Those were my favorite games. Didn't say that. Okay. So back in the day, okay? Back in the day. I don't even know if that's an official site, so I'm not going to show that on stream. Yeah, let's go to Flipline Studios. Okay. Back in the day, when little Tatiana and little Ellie were little, we had school computers because we were quote unquote homeschooled. That's a whole thing we're not getting into, but we were technically homeschooled for a little bit, just basically at home. And then we would play games on the computer, which were Flash games, which you can't play Flash games anymore, unfortunately, because Flash was discontinued a few years ago, and a lot of people were upset about it because Flash games are super fun and nostalgic, and they were a fun way to play free games. They were just online games you could play for free, and they're super awesome. And so the Papa's games were from I call them Papa's games, but they're Flipline Studio, and the first game in this whole line of games was, I think, just Papa Louie, the first one. Where is it? Oh, this one. Yeah, I can't play it, but you can't, yeah, because you don't have a web browser anymore that plays it. But in Papa Louie's game, it was like a side-scrolling, kind of like Super Mario, and you would save everyone from evil pizzas that you delivered, because an evil pizza started, like, attacking everyone. Maybe you don't have brain damage, maybe you're just homeschooled. Well, I do have brain damage, but I was technically homeschooled. My childhood was, like, wild. Anyway, we're not going to get into that right now. But they've started releasing these games on Steam again. They've been, like, remastering them in a way and then releasing them on Steam, which is really cool. Because all these games now don't work. And you can see they have Papa's Scooperia, Sushiria, Bakeria, where you could basically serve all of this stuff. So after they did the one where he was, like, saving everyone from all of the evil pizzas and, like, in this side scroller, they had it so you could play Papa's Pizzeria, and that was one of the first ones, and then they had all of the other ones, and they've been releasing them on Steam, which has been really fun. But chat, I don't know if I'm just getting old, okay? I don't know if I'm just getting old, because when I play these games, I was always like, oh, sorry, I did it before the game was even loaded. When I played these games, I was good at them, chat, okay? Like, you know how people say, oh, I'm a manager and I've run a business, and they joke it's because of all the games they've played? Chat, I am, okay, the pizza manager. I've run a pizza studio, okay? I did a good job, okay? I need you to see, I love this, okay? My favorite one was the one where it was the freezeria. So this is Papa's Pizzeria. This is the first one where there would be pizza. Oh, I think the music's off. So there would be pizza. See? Look at it. And you can make pizzas, you cook them, decorate, everything. See, we take orders. It's such a vibe, okay? I'm a CEO on Transport Tycoon. Exactly! But Ellie grew up normal. Oh, sure. Just Ellie grew up normal. Sure. See? And then we put the sauce. So this has changed from the original, but you put the sauce on. See? And then we put that on, and you can make the pizza. See how simple this is, right? Look, they want 4 green peppers here. Perfect. I don't know who wants that, but this person does. And then there it's cooking. And now we can go take another order for in dining. Okay? Okay, so this is the chill vibe. Okay, super easy to understand. So they made a lot of these games, chat. I know what I'm having for supper tonight. These games do make you hungry, so be careful. So they've released on Steam, and these have amazing reviews because everyone remembers these games and they're just as great as they were. So Papa's Freezeria is people think I'm a hater for some reason. I don't know. Okay. I'm an equal opportunity hater. You are, Eilish Hippo. You hate fairly. I had pizza earlier, and I bet it was good. So these get overwhelmingly positive reviews because they're so good. They're just the games that you loved, but they've been updated with new stuff and new graphics and stuff like that. So it looks better than it did when it was a Flash game. And it's so great. And I've wanted Flipline Studios for years. I was telling Ellie, like, you know, I don't know if you guys remember Nitrome Games. They were another one that had a ton of games, a huge catalog of fun Flash games. And so, actually, maybe we'll do that tomorrow. I know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I hope you're ready, chat. I hope you're ready. You're going to participate. I know. I just got an idea for what we're gonna do tomorrow. But Nitrome Games also, and Flipline, and Pop Tropica, I'm like, why don't these games come somehow to consoles or to Steam? It just makes sense. And so they have been doing this. So they did, Freezeria also came out. Actually, I think Freezeria is the first one they did. So much fun. Look, you make up the, I was going to say Blizzard because of Dairy Queen. You make up the ice cream. It's so fantastic. So they released one recently called, and I never played this one because they started making so many and I got older. I didn't play all of them. So they have Papa's Mocharia, chat. I am not young enough for this game. Look at this, chat. So what you just saw, right? When we were making the pizza, it like makes sense. You're good to go. I think I just don't know how people make coffee these days. In my brain, coffee goes in the cup and that's the end of it. Like, we've made coffee, you know? Look at this, chat. 1 second. Look at this. This is so much more confusing. Okay. So this is making mochas. Look, I was playing this, chat, and I was like, am I just dumb? Like, I was like, I can't. It took me forever to figure this out. Look at how we have to make them these mochas. This feels, I'm like, I can't, people who are baristas, I don't know how y'all do it. I could not do this. I could not do this every day. Putting pieces together, sure. Okay. I love lemonade stand games, so simple and addictive. True. I love games like this where you prep food and stuff. It's super nostalgic for me. That's why I like Scale the Depths, because when you scale the fish and stuff, it just reminded me of this. So look at what this person wants. They want, so you have to go here, okay? This is the milk they want, because they want milk. They want milk too, and they want it heated. Look at all these instructions. So you have to do this up to 2, line 2. So we've hit line 1, line 2, and now it's gonna heat itself. Then over here, you have to click the coffee one, and they want French roast coffee, and they want a 2 as well. So it grinds it up, and then I do this little mini game, and then it gets it going. Okay? Okay, and you might be like, that's super easy. When I first saw this, chat, I was like, what is going on? Okay, you end up having to make a Leclerc later. Sorry, a Leclerc. I said that so horribly. I think it's an eclair, not even a Leclerc. It's an eclair. You have to make an eclair later, and you have to add all these little shots of stuff. And I don't know the order I'm supposed to put the shots of stuff. Okay? Like, it says, so it says they want milk and this, right? What, so do I put it in the milk? Like, I get confused. Watch, you're gonna see. Okay, this is basically done. You will have cheap brand coffee and like it. That's me. I just have a quick little Keurig, pop the thing in. Like, if I have coffee, it's, you know, I don't go to coffee places. Maybe that's why this, to me, feels so confusing. If any of you go to, like, you know, coffee places where they, you know, they're like 1 shot of this or whatever, is this, like, does this look familiar to you? So they want a small. So it says they want syrup. So I have to put this chocolate syrup in the cup first. And then I'm guessing the milk goes in. And I guess, I don't understand when it explained this. It says it wants it to go somewhere in the green. Okay. And now, I guess I do this. I don't know what that does. And then, I put this in there. And it said to put it more in the red. But then when I do that, it's like, see, it gets on the cup and then they get mad. And then they want more... Wait, what is this? See? Is that for over here? I think that's for over here. Okay, maybe that's it now. See, chat, I get so nervous. I drink poverty coffee. See, this is making me... I always wanted to train as a barista. Well, this game might help you, because I think it's... Like, this makes sense, but to me, it doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? Like... So I think now we put this on, because this is first. Do this... I spilt it. And then this one. And then that's it. Oh, that's to throw it away. I clicked the wrong one. Not this one. This one. And then they want this one. That's gross. It just went in there. And then it wants this one. On both sides. I made a mistake. Okay. You know how long it took me to learn this? Look. I got an 88 here because I spilt. Okay? Chad, it took me so long to learn the dash of poison. Chad, it took me so long to learn it. I get so confused. I get so confused. And I was just funny because this game is usually just so simple. I can usually just play this game like, you know, half paying attention to something, right? But I feel like I have to focus so much with Mocharia that I was getting so confused. And I was like, I'm so confused. How do baristas do this? So shout out to baristas, okay? I know this is just a game version. That's not actually how it works. But I feel like if I had to remember all that every time someone walks in and they say 2 pumps of this or 1 shot of this, I would be confused. I would be confused. So props to them. Yes, ingredients usually go first. If it's a latte based, the milk goes in after. See, Pause and Grow, you should play it because I don't even know that. If it's a macchiato coffee, goes in after the milk. See, I'm just doing what the ticket says. I have no idea what they're ordering. I'm like, you want some of this with some of this and a bippity boppity boo? I'll give you that. That's how it feels like. I don't know what's going on. Then the toppings on top, obviously, I don't know what's going on. Just add a dash of poison as well. Instead of coffee, use rat droppings. I was about to do it. Okay? Oh, I just thought that was so funny when I was playing it. I was like, am I like okay? Like usually I can play these games and I know what's going on. But with that one, I was just so confused. I was so confused. Also, chat, do you like the beginning, end, and starting and end screens? They're brand new. They were commissioned by AltPixel. They are linked in the description and on Twitch as well. I think they did such a good job making the pixel art. I think they both look so good. So big shout out to them. They did such an incredible job with making my room into pixel art. They were so fun to work with. And I definitely am going to get more stuff from them. If anyone hasn't seen it yet. Okay. I think I know what we'll try tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a tier list or something. You didn't notice! Well, now you know. Say thank you. They did a really good job. They worked really hard on it. I appreciate them. They did a custom commission for me and they got it done faster than I expected. I was like, take your time. But they were really fun to work with. So they're linked in the description if anyone wants anything from them. Ellie might get something from them. They make VTubers as well. Their art style is super cool. I really like it. And I was just so excited to see my room in that a pixel art style. I always wanted a pixel start and finish art style kind of start and finish screen. And so they just took the bad one I made and then they made it better. And you'll notice they even made it so I could put the games and I just pixelated them. So that's gameplay of games we've played. Look, you recognize that one, chat? I know you recognize that one. Mm-hmm. That's Tamagotchi Life right now. The last one was the Mouse PI. That one? What's that one right now? That one's the one we played with the, what's it called? With the Ozin. Uh-huh. I thought they did a good job. Tatiana's spending her ill-gotten gains. No, I saved up for it. The chat's over top. Yeah, it is over top because that's how it always was. But at the end screen, you'll see a little more of some more games that I've done. But it's kind of cool. It's like I don't know if you guys know, but I've always changed that the last 6 months of games that I've played are the ones that play on this TV screen. And at the end of every single video, what plays on the TV screen is the game that I was talking about every single time. It's a nice little touch. It's a nice little like Easter egg. I don't know if anyone notices, but I notice when other creators do that and I like those little details. So I did that. And did you notice here, they even drew, you know how I had like my original VTube looking thing up at the top? They even drew it. It's up at the top above the A in stream. They did even put it in there and it was so cute. It was, see, my Steam is open on the side. That's a screenshot of my Steam. And then I'm playing games over here that I can play on PC. Oh, there's the Papa's Pizzeria. That's insane. We were just playing that. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. The Ozin game? Yeah, it wasn't the best. So yeah, pretty cool. Thank you. Big shout out and thank you to AltPixel. They did a really fantastic job. Bye, Ori. Thank you. I'm going to go to, thank you all so much. We will be live tomorrow. I will set that up right now. It'll probably be looking similar to today's of like, what are we doing? And we'll just probably check out demos and just do fun little stuff. Oh, sorry. I was showing the end screen because it's new. We are ending though. We are ending. Thank you all so much for hanging out today. That was so much fun. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your well wishes for my family and for Bear and for your patience. Just a lot of stuff like is happening all the time and I'm very overwhelmed. But I'm glad I'm going to therapy, so I'm okay mentally. I'm hanging on mentally. Let's say I'm not okay, but I'm hanging on. I'm really glad I get to stream. That always makes me feel so much better mentally. But sometimes I just don't have the energy to be fun. And I'm like, I don't think you guys want to sit with me when I'm feeling super depressed and unfun. So I'm glad I felt good enough to stream today. W therapy, factual. I'm very happy that I am able to continue to do that. That is very nice. And helps me a lot to continue. So I'm excited for tomorrow's stream. Whatever it is, it'll be something chill and fun, kind of like today. But yeah, thank you all so much. And thank you for supporting the videos. When I get those out, I've worked so hard to try and make sure these videos get out on time and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm late with the ASMR video for last month because of all this stuff kind of happening. So, you know, when I do get behind, you guys are always so nice to me. She just loves talking to me because I'm positive. Yeah, that's right. It's true. That's true. Yep, that's like breaking news almost. It's so true. But yeah, thank you everyone so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for being patient. We will do the things I said we will. It's just going to take a little longer. You know, things happen and a lot of the stuff that's happened is very out of my control. So yeah. And I will share the pictures on Discord, okay? Because I can blur them if people don't want to see them, okay? But I will share them in the Discord of the wound if you want to see it. It was something I never thought I'd see in my life. So yeah, that is it for me. Thank you all. Add quote, Tatiana loves talking to me because I'm so positive. Add it. All right. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Remember to stay safe, hug your loved ones, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.